Welcome to episode 16.
And it's not how we started, though.
That's right.
Hit it, Logan!
It's X After Hours Podcast with Mariah and Ty.
Your weekly download of X92.9's X Afternoons extracurricular activities. Enjoy!
This week on X After Hours.
Who's smoking in their own house anymore? What is this, 1995? God.
Yeah, I did find a tornado. I will not be at work tomorrow. Bye-bye.
The term is actually a nickname for any unidentified flying jazz nugget.
Rubbing a balloon on your head. That's dark magic. What is it, episode 16 this week?
Yeah, sorry, I was really focused on getting the number correct, so
Okay.
I had to come out hot saying that. Yeah, episode 16, which is fabulous. Hey, upon request, I asked for a Caesar-type drink, and Ty, I feel bad because I don't know why you bought 2 weeks in a row. I should have done it. Thanks for the Caesars.
Well, Caesar Fest is going on in Calgary this week.
We didn't go local. We just went with what is good, and it's these.
I don't know if there is many local craft Caesar drinks.
Tastes like summertime.
That is good.
Doesn't this just make you feel like you should be at the lake? That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
It contains anchovy and clam. I just learned that there was anchovy in this today.
That's what's in traditional Caesar salad dressing.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
No clue.
Delicious.
Oh, I wish I was going to Caesar Fest. I'm very jealous.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening this weekend.
Sam, you should have got the extra spicy Caesar.
This is all they had. I'm not gonna lie, I could pour like half a thing of hot sauce in here. It's pretty
Me
good.
too, yeah.
You know what? I'm not used to having the can ones because I know the bottle ones you give a good shake first and it kind of mixes it up.
I think you're supposed to give it a little swirl.
Yeah. Delish. They have this and the dill pickle version too.
The pickled bean, you mean?
They did have that one. I passed on it.
Oh, that one's pretty good too,
That is good.
Sam.
I'm not upset though. I don't hate a Clamato drink. So much better than the IPA. Sorry.
Hey, last week wasn't an IPA.
Or the Pilsner. Sorry.
Yeah, that thing sucked.
There you go.
not
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie.
did not
Yeah.
like it. That face. Ooh.
Everybody's chats about the weather because it's smoky, and I mean it wouldn't be topical if we didn't talk about the smoke.
We got to talk
Smoke.
about this smoke. Even people in our building were like, "Did you guys talk about the smoke today?" And we're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Of course we did."
You know what's crazy though is I feel like we weren't really dealing with this until now, because think about it, like other places in the province, this has been going on for a week and a half now
Yeah,
for
people
people
getting
in the,
evacuated and stuff.
yeah, to almost 2 weeks in northern Alberta. So it's kind of like, as much as we're joking about the smoke, talking about it, it's
Yeah.
like it is serious. A lot of people displaced. A lot of people,
Homes
have to leave
gone.
their animals and stuff behind. So we joke, but we do worry about those people. So
It is weird to be like walking downtown and seeing people wearing face masks again, like outside.
in the middle of summer outside, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
outdoors. I'm like, oh, okay. And they're wearing them.
Even during COVID, I didn't wear a mask outside. I was just like walking the street.
Yeah, but it's the air quality, baby.
I
But I was
know.
thinking about that because I was like, some people got to be outside all day for work. Like Mr. Buns, he was outside. He was trying to hide out in their work trailer, and he was like, I got to get out there. But they just like majorly mask up.
Yeah, I feel like you would just be smelling smoke all the time. Like, there's no way that doesn't matter. I bet you he's going to go home and have like a big steam shower.
It's a good idea. We don't have one of those, but let's crank
That's just
the
when you
water
crank
up.
the heat
Oh,
as hot as
sure.
you can. And
Sure.
you kind of let it run for a moment before you hop in. Let the steam really fill up. I do that all the time.
Well, even earlier, like I was saying on the show, I left one of my windows open in my bathroom, and I noticed, like, just from leaving it open for 3 hours this morning, there was like ash residue on my windowsill, and I was like, that's pretty serious.
But that's because you were having a late night smoke. Just kidding.
That's right.
Yeah, my apartment though. It's
Ashing on my own windowsill, like I don't have a fucking ashtray or a can or
you really had to
something.
get through them. You were like,
Who's smoking in their own house anymore? What is this, 1995? God. Sorry.
my apartment smelled like smoke, just because it was in the hallways, and I was like, "Great, this is awesome." I want to like put a towel over my door, like I'm trying to hide that you're like, you know, when you would like smoke weed in the bathroom, and you try to hide it by sealing the door with a towel. I want to do the opposite of that. Like, I don't want any smoke to get in.
You want your clean air in there.
Yeah, keep it clean in there.
You're opposite of hot boxing.
That's
you're
right.
like cleanse boxing.
Clean box in my apartment. And then before the big smoke fest that's been going on right now, we had a lot of rain, which was really nice. Hopefully some rain comes back. But we do a bit on the show called Thunderstorm Watch. Sam, you love it. You're one of the few people who really enjoy it.
I understand the idea behind the bit. Everyone else doesn't like it.
So the idea behind the bit is we have an intro made. We'll play the bit in a second here where it says like Thunderstorm Watch, Mariah and Ty.
It's very newsy. I like it.
Yeah, and then we have some weather music playing. And normally like you'd give facts and reports if you were on air or on TV.
Yep.
But we decide to get up and leave our chairs and just look outside or look out the window.
It makes for riveting radio.
It's just dead air, and we're actually doing it, which is nice. Like, we finally got video proof that we are going outside or looking out at the window. But I've been doing it for a long time. People either really like it or they don't like it. Like, Matt Berry does not like it.
Does he not get it?
He's just like, it's just dead air. I'm like, why are you so stressed? It's funny.
Please, it's not dead air. The Thunderstorm Watch music is in
It's
the
playing.
background.
There's a bed there. Come on, man.
Yeah, so let's play it right now and enjoy. If you're not watching the video podcast, you really should on Spotify or YouTube now. Switch over so you can see this bit visually, or else you're going to have to listen to some of that audio. It is supposed to be getting very hot in Calgary over the next few days. We're supposed to have our last thunderstorm tonight, and they said it could start just after 5 o'clock, Mariah. Last one for a while.
Yeah. This is a good time for us to go ahead and do something that we like to call the watch.
Mariah and Ty's Thunderstorm Watch.
All right, so I'll go outside. You look at the window, and
Yeah.
we'll see if we can see a thunderstorm.
Okay,
So
let's
one second.
Let's take a look.
Sam, come with me. No, I don't see anything.
Di, you coming? Did you see anything? All right, did you see anything?
I just got back from outside.
Yeah, I was at the window, so
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
No.
So
didn't see anything.
perhaps later, though.
X Afternoons with Mariah and Ty.
X92.9.
There was thunder later that night, though.
Yes.
Was it there?
I don't know. I'm just agreeing with you. 'cause
Oh,
I
okay.
think
You
it
just
was-
blindly said yes. You're like, all right, I agree with him for sure. There was thunder there.
No, you know what? I like how you thought of that, because there must be programs that still really do thunderstorm watches.
Oh, for sure. I think the Weather Network still does it. CTV, Global, they probably have them on all the time. I think ours is better, though.
Immediately.
We actually go out and look.
Yeah, when you brought up that bit, I thought of the movie Twister. I don't know why, but it made me think about that movie. You ever see that movie?
Yeah,
Bill
with
Paxton?
the tornado.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Pretty sure it aired on AMC last week.
And they're all like, "We gotta get these tornadoes.
It's one of those
We gotta get into
classic-
the heart of the Twister."
That movie scared the absolute bejesus out of me when I was a kid.
very scary when
I
you're
thought
a
I was
kid.
going to die from a tornado, even though when have we ever had a tornado
That's right,
here?
it did. Yeah.
Tornado of '87. All right,
We weren't alive.
Yeah.
It happened 3 weeks before my parents got married, and they said it put like a massive damper on the.
Spirit of the vibe.
Yeah,
of the
because I felt guilty. Like all these, it was like pretty
Why did they
severe
feel
in
guilty?
Edmonton.
Did it cause
Yeah.
the tornado?
No, but they just said there were like a lot of people who had like lost their homes and stuff.
Oh.
My parents were like, "Woo, partying for the wedding."
Let's party. Our dance hall did not get affected.
Yeah.
But that Twister movie, like you said, it's one of those movies that's on like Showtime or AMC. Like
so good.
every weekend, and they just stretch it out to be 5 hours.
Oh, yeah. But that opening scene to that movie always scared the shit out of me, because it's like they're showing you why they have become tornado chasers or whatever. It's like this kid is stuck in a tornado when he's like small, and he has to go into like their tornado cellar or whatever, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that is traumatizing.
It's lucky we don't have to do a tornado watch bit.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if I'd be running outside to be like, hey, is there a tornado out there? Let's find
I'm
out.
just going to get as close as I can here.
Yeah, I did find a tornado. I will not be at work tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Holy.
It's X After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
It's like X Afternoons, but in podcast form.
So, Ty, you brought up a pretty interesting point on on our show earlier this week that made me laugh. It unlocked a core memory when you were like, hey, when you were a kid, did you ever believe that if you held a battery together in between your fingers, your thumb and your index finger, by holding it and squeezing it, you could recharge the battery? And I was like,
Yes.
shit, hot dang.
I had so many of my friends tell me that was real. Like, he'd be like, oh, my God, I need batteries for this TV remote or whatever, but they're dying. Let's all just squeeze the batteries. That'll work.
Yeah.
And it never did.
There was always a few weird things like that. Like, wasn't it like there was another one where if you pressed your arms or somebody pressed your arms really hard together like this and you went to raise your arms would stay afloat on their own? Like a bunch of weird shit like that. Like kids would be like, watch, if you do this, it's going to work. You're going to feel it. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like all this weird stuff.
Do you know why we believe things like that? Because at one point someone said, hey, if you rub a balloon on your head and then push it up against the wall, it will stick. And that sounds like wizardry. And it works.
It's science.
Yeah, but it sounds like dark magic.
Yeah, it does sound
Rubbing
like dark
a balloon
magic.
on your head. That's dark magic. So yeah, those are one of the things I definitely believe, like the battery thing for sure. I also believed until I was about 21, beer before liquor, never been sicker. That's not true. You can drink it in any order. That's
You
all
think?
a lie. Yeah, 100%.
I still think there's a little bit of truth.
No, it just rhymes, so people say it.
You gotta warm up to that stuff, though.
I feel like
You gotta stretch your stomach, eh?
Jeez.
Yeah, it's like exactly. That's exactly what you're doing.
stretching your stomach, baby.
Anything you were a kid, Sam? Like, because you're a bit younger than us. So any, like, tall tales they used to tell you?
Oh man,
They used to tell us that there was a hobo in the woods with, like, a shotgun.
it's actually probably not wrong there.
Oh, they told us that. The Cardiff Mine Force. People were terrified of it.
Well, sounds like you just had a mean older brother.
No, it wasn't my older brother. It was the local kids.
Mine was always the gum tree one. You swallow gum, and there's gonna be like a gum tree that grows in your stomach.
Oh,
So
that's what
swallow
I
your gum.
yeah, that's what I said. Or like,
Yeah.
if you swallowed gum, it would stick to the interior of your stomach for 7 years. Like it
I didn't
never
hear that
broke
one.
down.
I always heard the tree.
That'd be a really good diet plan if it was true. Just eat a bunch of gum, and then you get full fast.
You wouldn't have to eat for 7 years.
Well, no, I mean, you'd still have to eat, but like,
It
you
would just be stuck in there.
It's pretty much like the stomach staple, but with gum.
Did you guys ever
stomach
believe
staple?
this? Like I'm reading this article because I was like, this is funny. I want to see if there's things in here that other people believed that they thought when they were a kid. I remember like it was funny whenever you would see a radio and there would be voices talking inside the radio when you're a kid. My parents would be like, there's little people that live in there.
My parents never said that.
My parents like to mess with us.
I will say that my niece thinks anyone who talks on the radio is me.
Wow, that's
She's
actually
just-
pretty cool.
She's like, oh, there's someone talking. That's Uncle Ty. And then it's like, no, it's not. It's clearly not. It could be Beckler. It could be any station.
I
She
also
doesn't
remember
know.
like whenever there was thunder happening and it would be like really thunderous, I'd be like, why is it making that sound? My mom would be like, you never know. Like the gods, the people who live up in the clouds are moving around furniture. It's making
Right.
noise.
Hercules fence. You know what I always thought
So
was
funny.
was bullshit that I still think is bullshit. If you have hiccups, you just hold your breath. This doesn't work.
That works. 100%.
way.
100%.
I think getting scared probably works
My
better.
dad
What's
would
this-
slap me on the back.
You're just gonna say my dad would slap me if I had the hiccups.
Oh, what else did we do? My cousins and I used to take lemon wedges and try and put them in our hair and streak our hair naturally, even though I have very dark hair. They'd be like, yeah, do it. You'll get highlights. Me, grade 6. I'm like,
No way. They
Yep.
said
yeah, because
My
it's
girlfriend
like
in high
acidic.
school did the same thing.
Oh, in high school.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the truth.
you tried to cover it up by saying grade 6, eh? So like they would say like you would take a lemon wedge.
Yeah, like they would
And
be
by
like
squeezing it, the
they
acid
would
of
say,
the juice.
Yes, like it would lighten your hair. Like remember when like chunky highlights were
Is your hair naturally that color though?
this color?
Yeah.
Yes. This is,
Okay. There's no way to lighten that though.
With the lemon wedge?
Yeah, there's no way to lighten that
Listen,
without dying.
9 out of 10 hairstylists will tell you lemon wedges, they work. Okay,
Yeah,
you're just not doing it
100%.
right.
Or like I also used
So wait,
to think.
It was the lemon juice though, right?
Yeah,
So
because it
everyone,
was acidic.
would you walk around your home? And your parents would be like, "Wow, the kids, they smell great. They smell like lemony fresh right now."
I think my mom would be like, "What are you doing?" But
Anyone
that
ever
was
try
only
a-
a couple times we
Wait,
tried.
wait,
we
wait.
learned it didn't
I
work.
I
very
have
well.
more questions. Did anyone ever try a lime?
No, it wasn't the same.
That's
Why
how you,
isn't it
That's
the
how you make
same?
your hair darker, Ty.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
There you go, kids. Lime juice makes your hair darker. Lemon juice lifts it up, lightens it. That's for sure.
Or like just a bunch of stupid shit when you're like a little girl. I remember my cousins used to be like, "You need to brush your hair at least 500 times a day, and that's how your hair will get strong and healthy." And I used to be
500
like,
times a day.
brushing my hair in my room.
They literally-
Not 500.
Okay.
But like something, when you're a kid, you think it's like astronomical like that. They probably
Yeah.
said 50, and I thought 500.
I remember being told that if you have your foot outside the covers, a monster could get you.
I still think that.
Do you want to know a creepy story? I guess a lot of kids have had this same nightmare. I've had it. Have you had this one? I'll
is
tell
it?
you. Did you ever like have a nightmare that there was like a shadowy figure at the foot of your bed?
Yes, all the time.
Every kid has had that nightmare, and I don't know why. And how come they haven't made a movie on that?
Probably because it's real when you're a kid, and then you grow up and your eyes
Then he just doesn't
adjust. Yeah.
The shadowy figure.
Yeah, that's
Sam, did you have that
creepy.
nightmare?
No, but I would always have dreams about falling.
Oh,
But then
I
I'd
still
love-
have dreams
But
like
I'd be
that.
falling off my bed.
Oh,
The amount of times that's
have
happened.
Dreams like that, like sensation where you're falling and you're like, oh my god, and you have to like jolt yourself awake.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
No, that
We probably
happens
have
all the
some-
time. I've
we have
fallen
some-
off the bed like
Oh, I've never
more
fallen
times
off the
than I
bed.
can count. I sleep like a fish.
We probably have some deep-rooted
you
issues
still-
that we dream like that.
do you still fall off the bed?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I just I'll go to readjust and just roll off the side of the bed. My body has no recollection of where it is.
All right. Well,
Okay, wait.
Mariah, you have your laptop on you right now.
What?
Can you Google?
Sure.
Is it true if you dip someone's hand in warm water while they're sleeping, will they piss their pants?
This is true. This is
You're like, I've done it.
I've done it to people. It's not nice, but it's
There's
real.
no way that is true, Sam.
A lot of the time they wake up because you're right
They
next
probably
to
just
them.
know you're doing that, and they're like, I got an excuse to pee now. Let's go.
I don't have
Okay.
to get up.
Yeah.
My computer's really slow. It's a prank. You accidentally spill the warm water on the bed and claim that it's the person's pee.
So, Sam, your friends were clearly just pissing themselves.
What will happen if you put
You
it
had, they had an
sleeping person's
excuse.
hand in warm water? Nothing.
They were like, yes, Sam, dip my hand in warm water. I can piss. This is great.
I did
He
something.
said it worked.
Yeah.
Or did someone do that to you and you're just covering it up?
Yeah, it's my,
Yeah.
it's my
Like,
friend.
it's real. It's real, dude.
Like, I swear it happened.
Fucking,
Okay.
I did it. That story was when I was 16. Like, so bad.
Okay, follow up, though. Now that you got,
got
the
the
Google
Google
open.
going, yeah.
What is the shadowy figure at the end of the bed?
Wonder what this is gonna
Do they have a name for it?
Uncle Dennis.
Uncle Dennis. Do you have an Uncle Dennis sound?
No.
And you never had that dream. You were too busy falling out of the bed, wetting the bed. You didn't
Pissing
want to come
myself.
out.
Going
Oh,
on
look
the
at this!
floor.
Look at this!
Yes, it's like a phenomena.
Shadow person. It says, ever wake up frozen in the middle of the night? Some people also report experiencing hallucinations, like a shadowy figure in the darkness at the edge of their bed. If a person experiences stimulation, hold on one second. It seems to be, yes, a shadow person is the perception of a patch of shadow as a living humanoid figure.
Yeah, I've seen that for sure.
Oh, creepy. I had to click the article. That
You
was
didn't
just
see
the
that
first blurb.
either?
A little bit. It says, oh my goodness.
So that's not from your nightmare, though. You didn't have that
This
nightmare.
is what sleep paralysis is like.
I don't have sleep paralysis, though.
Your brain is telling you to go to sleep and to not move because when you... Yeah. This is basically saying that you're overtired and your eyes play tricks on you.
Yeah, that's just a cover up by big shadowy figure. That's what that is. He's still out there.
Ty's still seeing
Big
this.
shadowy figure.
There's a big shadowy figure at the edge of your bed every night, and he looks at you. And I would always call for my dad when that happened. Never my mom. Every other time I'd call for my mom. But then I'd be like, I got to call my dad in here. He's got to beat
get the big
ass.
guns in.
Yeah, he's got to beat ass. All right,
tough
here
guy.
we go.
Dad!
Yeah, he'd probably
Freaking
remember
out.
that. And he'd be like, yeah, I beat the shit out of him. That's shadowy figure.
What if the shadowy figure was just the tooth fairy?
It's a positive way to spin it.
Yeah, I guess so. I'd be like, well, he's Tooth Fairy's probably
Did you like
"Where's
when
my
you were a
teeth?"
kid? Did you sleep with your closet doors like open or closed?
I didn't care.
Oh God,
Okay.
that's where
Chill
I
either
felt like
way.
I see the shadowy figure. So I felt like if I left them open at night, I'd have nothing to worry about. But if I closed them, my imagination would run wild, and I'd be like, "There's something."
Because I was the younger brother, I used to get put to bed earlier, and I would sometimes just go sneak into my brother's closet and make noises while he tried to sleep. It was so funny.
Stop. That's
So-
evil.
Well, whatever. He used to sit on me, and I couldn't move.
Why is that every older sibling's move? They're like, I'm going to sit on you, and now you can't do anything about it.
So then I get to play revenge by being a monster.
Chloe gave me a superstition that she has. So anytime I go and stay with her, she makes me close the bedroom door because apparently if there's a fire, it doesn't travel through the door, and I don't believe that. Is that like a
kind
thing?
of
no, I
true.
think that's true.
Yeah.
I think
Is
that's
it
true.
is it a thing? Because I
Yeah.
like if I'm sleeping at home, like I will just sleep with my door open. Like
See,
I don't really care.
I put Mr. Buns closest to the door in case
That's
an
also
attacker
true. Yeah,
comes in.
a lot of men sleep closest to the door.
Even though I'm pretty sure he'd be sound asleep, and I'd be like,
Yeah,
you
me
know,
too, man. I would just be
Like-
out like a light. I'd be like, all right, cool.
kill me if you're gonna kill me.
I'd probably still be up when they walk in. I'd be like, oh, hey, man, I was just watching TV. Let me finish this episode.
Before you
Then
slit
you-
my throat,
Yeah.
just give me
into
1
your
second.
Kidnapping.
He'd sneak into the bedroom and be like, where is he? And I'd walk up behind him and be like, oh, hey, I haven't gone to bed yet. What are you doing here?
Get a big bowl of nachos with you. Just ready to
Shadowy
go to
figure
snack.
standing there too, waiting for me to get to bed. Like, come on, this guy's gotta
Jesus.
sleep.
It's took a dark turn from what do you believe as a kid to now all of our sleep
Our collective.
paranoias.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I used to believe that Raisin Bran was like 2 scoops of raisins.
Is it not? That's the promise.
I think
that they
that's just
sell.
like what they say, you know. I think there was a study done on it.
I used to believe
like
a
a
lot of things
lawsuit.
about a lot of things about
About
different
Cheerios.
cereals. No, different cereals. Like the French Toast Crunch was literal little baby toasts.
French toast?
Yeah, little baby loaves of bread that they sliced up and put in
Oh.
there. You know?
Did you believe that there was actual gold at the end of a rainbow?
Well, you could never walk to the end of it, no matter how many times you tried to walk to it. So I gave up on that. pretty
Yeah,
quick.
exactly. But you did try.
You're diving a little deeper into the world of Mariah and Ty with the X After Hours podcast.
And now it's time for
Mariah and Ty's
review of the week.
Woo!
It's time for Mariah and Ty's review of the week.
You said yours takes a long time. You want to go first?
Yeah, so I'll tell you what mine is. It's from Arby's. It's from their kids' meal. My girlfriend got this and gave it to me because she thought I'd like it because it's a Mad Lib. So I thought we could all hit pause really quick and do a Mad Lib together and then read
That
the
is
result.
so funny. They're so much more creative than McDonald's.
It's way better than like a book. A Mad Lib's way better. So at any point now, let's just pause it and we'll fill this out really quick. We'll rip through a Mad Lib. All right, and we're back. We filled it out, and I want Mariah to read it. And judging by how much we laugh is how good of a review we're going to get, all right? It's called Silly Sci-Fi.
Silly sci-fi. Okay, I have to read this?
Yeah, you have to read this Mad Lib that we all filled out together.
Ty, you got pretty decent writing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is funny. Unidentified flying objects. Did you know that UFOs aren't just sparkly looking Subaru Imprezas flying around in the sky? That works so good. The term is actually a nickname for any unidentified flying jazz nugget. Scientists are certain that there is a rational saddle dome for every UFO sighting. Often UFOs are officially recognized as weather balloons, asteroids, or a flock of raccoons after they're initially spotted. However, fart enthusiasts believe these slippery objects are actually spacecraft driven by moist extraterrestrials from faraway farts. So what do you think? You had fart and farts, hey? Okay.
I was trying to come up with it on the spot. No one knows who said what. Me, you, and Sam went around.
A flock of
Well,
raccoons.
I think you gave away the farts. Pretty good.
I think the farts made it. All right.
Wow.
The farts really brought it all
Oh my
together.
God, Ty, look, you even have a couple more to do.
That's great. I love
You
Mad
got
Libs.
plans for your weekend.
Hey, my girlfriend got me this, and she knows I love a good Mad Lib. 10 out of 10. That was very funny. 10 out of 10 raccoons.
Project or product? Sorry.
Yes, I do have a review this week. Over the weekend, and I don't know how this has happened, but 3 of my last 4 reviews have been movies. I went and saw Blackberry. It's a movie with,
Glenn Howerton.
Glenn Howerton.
Jay
Why am I
Baruchel.
not- Let me Google
Yeah.
this.
It was insane. It was the best movie I will see all year.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that it was like really good. People are like, it's way funnier than it has any right to be, and
Oh,
it's,
it's
Yeah.
funny. Wait.
it's good. They said.
It's kind of like
Drama comedy.
it's kind of like Office Space, but more serious. But there's 2
Jay
things that I really
Baruchel.
liked about it. First of all, Glenn Howerton is fucking unhinged in this movie. He yells so much, and you can see TikTok reels of him just screaming at people in this movie. It's
He's good at
amazing.
that.
What is this about? Like, what is the movie?
The making of the Blackberry.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The
Oh,
phone,
literally.
yeah.
Okay.
And then the other thing is that they filmed it all with like a really long lens on a gimbal. So it's got like a handheld look, but it's also got like a look of like kind of like a like different camera lengths or for like different lens lengths have different looks. So
Like
it
different
looks like it's filmed
perspectives?
long away, but it's really hard to focus that. It was really cool. It was the best movie I'll see all year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would love to check it out. That's a great review. I would check it out.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'll give it 5 out of 5 Blackberries because
I heard it's better than Charlie Day's movie, so
I haven't seen that one. They weren't showing it in Calgary.
Is that supposed to be what's Charlie Day's?
they're both from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, Fool's Paradise is his. I wanted to see it. They literally had 0 showtimes in Calgary this weekend. I could go
Really?
see it in Saskatoon of all fucking places, but not.
All right.
They're on the
Get
up and
a
up
plane,
in
buddy.
Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Okay, fabulous. Okay, this is my product. I was so pumped I found this. Now, this is not just any ordinary water bottle. It's not an NSFW product.
What?
I know.
It's a cop out.
I know. I actually got this when I was shopping for the titty plant last week. And
So did you get this at Spencer's as well?
yeah, and I was like, I need to fucking buy this. I don't care how much this is. It's a Kakashi Sensei water bottle.
Oh shit.
Unreal. For those of you who don't know me, I love Naruto, and Kakashi's my all-time anime crush. This is an official licensed Naruto water bottle, and it's hefty. Look at how amazing
Yeah, it
he
looks
looks.
like it's a quality product.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, and I have yet to actually drink out of it. I kind of just want to put it on my shelf for display. But I thought this is amazing. Look at it.
How many milliliters does it hold? That's what I want to know. Tell me the stats. Milliliters.
Milliliters?
Is there a straw?
There's no
Just a
straw.
quick action release
This
for
is
the
more
liquid.
like a canteen.
Okay.
I don't know, but I just love it. Look at it. Touch it. It's nice. It's heavy. It's got some good...
Is a dishwasher safe?
No, hand wash only.
Fuck, that'll be tough.
Yeah, but I want to preserve the Kakashi. Look at him.
When are you gonna get the Kakashi tattoo?
I was actually thinking about that.
Yeah,
I would love an
when are you
anime
gonna do that?
tattoo. I would love an anime tattoo. Look how fucking sick this is, though. Conversation starter. I'm going to bring this to the gym. People are going to be like, do you like Naruto? I'm going to be like, yes.
And they'll say, "Is that a canteen?" And you'll be like, "Yeah, it is.
It is.
It's not a water bottle. It's a
From
canteen."
the hidden leaf. It's canteen. So I give it 10 Kakashis out of 10. 10 hidden leaf little headbands.
Wonderful.
By the way, the way that you say Naruto,
Naruto? Yeah.
it's like mine sounds so like uncultured compared to yours.
Well, that's like when I first started watching Naruto, and then some people were like, there's a certain way you're supposed to say Shippuden, because that's like the second Naruto when they're
Yeah.
all older.
Yeah.
I obviously botched it and whitewashed it, but watch some anime. It's good.
I used to wear
Shippuden.
the headband.
Did you really?
Yeah, I had the headband when I was
Did
a
you
kid.
fly with your, or did you run with your arms behind?
Yeah.
Why don't you ever just wear the headband for fun? See what happens.
I have 2 of them.
I don't think people would say anything. I think they'd be fine with
I
it.
think they'd be pumped.
Drink reviews. I'm going to give the Mott's Clamato Caesar a 9 out of 10.
Why 9?
It's not spicy.
Okay. You know what? I'll
It's a
take
Caesar.
that.
It's
I'll
great.
take that same rating because I do prefer the spicier one. But it's delicious, and for a very like non-local product, it never fails.
If you're in Calgary the week of May 20th and 21st, go to Caesar Fest. Sam, what do you review it?
You know, I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. Only because we get
Wow.
spoiled with Dome Caesars that just taste spicier and better.
Oh.
Sam,
And this
I
is-
got a Dome Caesar one time. I was pretty sure it was a glass of barbecue sauce.
What? I liked the Dome
Hold
Caesars.
on, a glass of barbecue sauce?
Yeah, like it was in like a cup, and it was like
Did
straight
they just
up
put a lot of like other
barbecue
things?
sauce.
Barbecue sauce. That's what they put in it.
Well, they have like a Western one.
No, you
with
can get a bunch
barbecue
of different
sauce.
types
Yeah.
there, which
yeah,
I
the,
like.
the dill one's really
The
good.
dill one is the best one.
But yeah, that would be my complaint. Also, I don't know. I've never had Caesar out of a can before, so that's the first time.
The
was
ones
all right.
out
I
of
love
the
it.
bottle are
It's
better,
good.
but
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
It's fine either
all right.
way.
I was happy. I was very happy with this over a beer.
And don't forget, if you got drink recommendations, you can always email us at xafternoons@x929.ca. Rate and review if you can. If you like it, if not, then don't rate and review us.
Hey, shout out to Matt Berry. This is his last week being a single man. He is going to be married this weekend.
And I'll be going wheels up when this podcast drops. So let's go. Hope I'm okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to X After Hours podcast with Mariah and Ty.
You want more? Then tune into X Afternoons with these two live on Calgary's alternative X929 Monday through Friday 2 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time at x929.ca.
And don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and have the new episode of X After Hours downloaded weekly to whatever device you use.
Catch a falling star. Put it in your pocket. Bang a gong.
Bang a gong.
Let me see that gong.
Bang a gong.
Gong, 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 gong.
Dong, 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 dong.
Big gong on that guy.
Okay.
There's a man at the edge of my bed every night.